Okay, guys, we're up here at McRae City Hall. It is Friday. We told them that we would be up here to make sure that they actually followed the law on Friday, because our mayor and our entire city staff has been breaking the law in regards to public records. They've been denying me public records now for over 2 years. And Monday I filed a FOIA request here with, let's get this in the picture, okay? With McRae City Hall right here. Grand Street, McRae, Arkansas. Apparently we got the chief of police up here, we got mayor up here, we got everybody ready to take care of this. So let's see if they provide my public records today, or if we're going to have to call law enforcement and make things get done.
Hey.
Good day, ma'am. How are you today?
Good. Hey, you here to pick us up?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm going to have you sign this. It's just acknowledging that you received it, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And ma'am, instead of me dating that, I'm going to request that you stamp it and give me a copy.
Okay, absolutely. I can handle that.
And Dakota, can I talk to you for a moment?
Here's this. Let me make a copy.
Yes, sir.
You realize it is a felony to provide false records, correct?
Sure.
Sure. Do you realize that the warrant you served me with the other day when I come up and got my copy from you, that warrant was not filed? None of the paper, what you provided to, whoa, one second.
Let me ask you something. Was the judge's signature on it?
1 second.
It's a simple question.
Well, I'm not here to answer your questions. You're
I
here
don't
to
have to
answer
answer
mine.
yours either.
You do as a
I do
public
not.
servant, sir.
I do not.
The,
That's where you
the
got that all
copy,
messed up, bud.
The copy that you provided to me was not filed. It did not have any of the appropriate information at the bottom that it should have. Now, you provided that false record to me as an official action of your office.
That has nothing to do with you.
A false
The bottom,
warrant?
that's for me to sign that. That has nothing to do with you.
Okay.
I gave you a copy of your warrant. Your warrant was active, and your warrant was filed through White County Dispatch, which is an ACIC.
Okay.
And the judge's signature was on the warrant. That has nothing, the bottom of there, that has nothing to do with you.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. You guys were aware that I was going to be up here to pick all this up, correct?
Pick up what?
This paperwork for the FOIA that I presented to the mayor the other day. Miss Deb sat right here. Miss Deb, you remember the conversation we had the other day where you told me that they also need his packet for his officer complaint form while I'm here, ma'am. Don't let me forget that.
I'm sorry, what?
I need his packet for his officer complaint form.
It's in that envelope.
So this is, well,
If you want to open it.
now wait a minute. This is not my FOIA that I requested today
It is
then.
not.
Where is my FOIA?
Jack, we're not going through this again.
Yes,
You've
we are,
already
sir.
been told.
Yes, we are,
You've
sir.
already been told. We're not going through
We're
this
going to
again.
go through this
We're not
because
going
it
through
is
this again.
Arkansas state law that you
We're
guys
not going
provide
through this
those
again.
records to me.
You haven't paid for what you forward request the last
That
time.
cannot
so
be
you
held
can't-
against
you
me
are not
because-
going to get anything
Sir?
else that has nothing to pertain to you. Okay? Simple.
I can't get anything to pertain to me
I
with
said
public records.
you can get something that pertains to you, but you're not FOIA requesting everything else until you pay for what you got.
So you, the chief of police, right now, are telling me that you are going to violate Arkansas.
I'm telling you.
Whoa! Let
I'm
me
telling
finish.
you.
You're going to
Don't
violate
put words
Arkansas
in my
state
mouth.
law.
Don't put words
That's
in
what
my
you're
mouth.
doing.
I'm
obviously.
telling you, pay for what you already did, and you can FOIA request anything else. You want to come up and FOIA request all the body cam footage and stuff? That's going to cost you just a fair warning.
That's fine.
So
I know you didn't count on me having
when
$1,000
you-
bond, okay? Or didn't count on me getting out of jail with $1,000
that has
bond.
nothing to do with anything.
You think it doesn't? I told Miss Deb the other
I'm
day
not arguing with you, Jack.
that
Are you talking to Dakota? Then we need
I need to talk to Miss Deb, ma'am.
She's not talking. What's up?
She told me the other day. She called me and told me this was ready to pick up. And I told her I'd be up here today to pick this up.
Okay.
I also told her that Tuesday and Wednesday I was extremely busy with doctor's appointments.
Okay.
Okay? Dakota, you've never had any problems out of me physically at all, right?
What's up?
Not at all,
Let's get
right?
to
Is that correct
let's
or
get
not?
to what the point is.
You do not have problems out of me except when you guys do not follow the law.
Okay. So
Now,
then that's your
listen to
opinion.
me.
Go ahead.
You come down and serve that warrant on me, which was not filed according to the paperwork which I received. Okay? It, like you said, is a felony to provide false records. You understand that?
That's not false.
Now,
Okay.
now, you guys knew I had those doctor's appointments with you. You know I'm not going to
No,
run
no,
from you.
I didn't know you
Well,
had any doctors.
all the office personnel certainly did, and we elaborated on that last
That
night
has nothing to do with
at
me.
length.
That has nothing to do with me.
Well,
Jack.
listen to me.
Jack,
The
you wanna make
affidavit
a
the
difference?
affidavit that you presented to your prosecuting attorney was right at the break of not even being enforceable because
Okay.
statute of limitations was out on it. Correct?
Statute of limitations wasn't out on it.
Oh, it wasn't?
That warrant was filed on April 4th.
April 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But it was an invalid warrant. You realize,
That's
sir,
not- that-
you
that has-
realize
that
that
has
if
nothing
you
to do
had
with
done
me.
any
If
investigation.
you feel that it is invalid, then you need to come to the court.
Oh,
tell the
we're gonna
judge that it's invalid.
we're gonna
The
talk
judge
about
looks
all
at-
that.
The judge signs it.
I understand that. We're
So
gonna-
the prosecutor is the one who says whether or not to press charges.
Okay.
And the judge says whether or not there's enough evidence or whatever to this crime that's been committed
Right.
to issue a warrant for your arrest.
Of course.
Okay, so
Now-
what does that have to do with an invalid warrant?
The not only is the warrant invalid, the information on the affidavit is provably false. If you
Okay.
stand on my porch as Charles filled out on that affidavit, you cannot even see his house unless you walk all the way to the back corner. You can see a little sliver all the way down to Grand
That's
Street,
between-
okay?
That's between you
Now,
and the court.
I
That's
explained to
nothing
you the other day that you could not criminalize a constitutionally protected activity, correct? And you agreed with that. Now, what you have done
Jack,
here
if you wanna
is
make
to
a difference, why
attempt
don't
to.
you run for mayor? You can make all the difference in the world.
You would
Oh
want
wait,
me
you
to.
can't because you're a convicted felon.
That's right, I
Have a
am.
good
But
day,
see,
man.
I have reformed myself. But see, you don't give a shit because you're a piece of shit. And guys, FYI, you close these shades for me, they better never be open again because the moment they are, everybody's done. Thank you.
Have a good day.
That is correct.
Have a good day.
They cannot ever open those shades again
They can.
after they have closed them to me.
They can.
Okay, we're going to find
Why don't you
out.
file that as well?
I'm filing all. Okay, you're already named in the federal litigation.
Have a good day, Jack.
You're already named in the
Have a
federal
good day.
litigation. You have a good day, asshole. Piece of shit. Yeah. Now, they have failed to provide my information as required by law. My next call is to White County. I'm going to make that call. I don't have everything with me to record it right now, but we're going to make that call and request officer assistance.